Have you ever felt like the world was against you before you even got out of bed? One bad message, one tiny mistake, or a negative comment online, and suddenly your whole day is ruined. It's a heavy feeling, like you're constantly in a battle you didn't sign up for. You're not a bad person, you're just tired of feeling like you have no control. This is the story of Karan, and it might be your story too. Karan used to wake up every single morning with a knot in his stomach. He felt like he was walking into a war zone, with every little thing ready to attack him. A critical email from his boss, a misunderstanding with a friend. Even just seeing someone else's perfect life on social media, it was all it took to send him spiraling. He spent his days fighting back, arguing in his head, and trying to control every outcome. But the more he fought, the more exhausted he became. His life felt like a constant struggle, and he was losing. One afternoon, after another draining day, Karan drove to a quiet lake near his home. He needed to escape the noise, but the loudest noise was coming from inside his own head. He sat by the water's edge, feeling a storm of anger, confusion, and frustration raging within him. Everything felt loud, heavy, and hopeless. He felt completely and utterly alone in his struggle. As he sat there, an old monk who often visited the lake for his evening walks slowly approached and sat down beside him. The monk didn't say a word. He just sat there, exuding a sense of calm and quiet that felt almost alien to Karan. The silence stretched on, but it wasn't awkward, it was peaceful. It was a stillness that Karan hadn't felt in years. Finally, the monk turned to him, his voice gentle and low. "Why do you fight everything you feel?" he asked. Karan frowned, startled by the directness of the question. "What do you mean?" he replied, a bit defensively. "If I don't fight it, it will win. These feelings, this stress, it will completely take over." The monk shook his head slowly, a faint smile on his lips. "Storms don't last because someone defeats them," he said. "Storms pass because time moves forward. You don't need to defeat the storm inside you. You just need to find a way to stay calm until the storm gets tired and moves on its own." Karan looked out at the lake. The wind was picking up, creating ripples on the surface, but the deep water remained still and undisturbed. He watched as the wind blew across the water but couldn't seem to shake its profound depths. It was a powerful image. The monk gestured toward the lake. "Your mind is like this lake," he continued. "Your emotions, your thoughts, your worries, they are like the wind. You don't control the wind. It will blow when it wants to blow. But you can control how deeply you allow the wind to shake you. You can learn to be the deep, still water, not the turbulent surface." The monk's words hung in the air, and something inside Karan clicked. He had spent his entire life trying to stop the wind. He had been trying to control the uncontrollable, and it was breaking him. He closed his eyes, taking a deep breath. For the first time in what felt like a lifetime, he decided to stop fighting. He let the anxious thoughts come. He observed them without judgment. He let the feelings of anger and frustration surface, but he didn't engage with them. He just watched them like clouds passing in the sky. He let them go. He focused on his breath, in and out. Slow, gentle, and controlled. With each breath, he felt a little bit of the tension leave his body. A profound realization washed over him. The moment you stop chasing peace, peace finds you. It was never about winning the fight. It was about realizing there was no fight to begin with. The monk saw the change in Karan's posture, the release in his shoulders. He stood up, his work done. "When the world storms at you," he said with a final knowing smile, "let your calm be the rock where the storm breaks." Karan didn't say anything. He didn't need to. He just sat there, feeling different. He felt lighter, but also stronger. His mind, once a chaotic battlefield, was now clear and open. From that day forward, Karan's life changed. The world didn't stop being challenging. The stressful emails still came. People still made comments. Life still tried to shake him. But Karan was different. Whenever he felt the old familiar storm brewing inside him, he would close his eyes and remember the lake, still, unbothered, and unaffected by the noise on the surface. He learned to anchor himself in his own inner stillness. He realized that calm wasn't a place he had to go to visit, like that lake. Calm was something he could cultivate within himself. Calm became who he was. This story isn't just about Karan, it's about a universal truth that many of us forget in our busy, chaotic lives. We think we need to fight our negative emotions, to wrestle them into submission. But what if the opposite is true? What if we just need to allow them to be without letting them define us? Think about it. When you feel anxious, your first instinct is probably to get rid of the anxiety. You might distract yourself or tell yourself to just stop worrying. But this is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The more you push it down, the more forcefully it pops back up. What if, instead, you just let the beach ball float on the surface? You acknowledge it's there, you see it, you feel its presence. But you don't fight it. You simply let it be, and you turn your attention to the vastness of the ocean around it. Eventually, the waves will carry it away, or you'll simply forget it's there. This is the practice of mindfulness, of non-resistance. It's not about being passive or weak, it's about being wise. It's understanding that your true strength lies not in your ability to fight the storm, but in your ability to be the unshakable calm at its center. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, the next time the world feels like it's attacking you, try this. Find a quiet place, even if it's just for a few minutes. Close your eyes and breathe. Don't fight your thoughts. Don't judge your feelings. Just observe them, let them come, and let them go. Remember Karan and the monk. Remember the lake. Your mind is the lake. Your emotions are the wind. You cannot stop the wind, but you can always return to the deep, silent stillness within you. That stillness is your true home. It's your source of strength, clarity, and peace. And the best part is, it's been there all along, waiting for you to stop fighting and just come home. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content that helps you find the calm within the storm. Share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. Remember, your peace is not out there somewhere to be found. It's right here inside you. Stay calm and stay strong. See you in the next video.